Hi guys, welcome to Multiverse. Today we're going to play with our friend the Batman. Sorry if I didn't post much for the past few days. Basically, sometimes life gets in the way. So today, here we are, so let's get started. We're going to get an artifact to our friend the Batman. Basically, as you guys know, I have a lot of characters. There's still a lot of characters that I didn't get artifacts for. I'm not going to play artifact missions for 2 days straight just to give artifacts to all my characters. So once in a while, I'll play the artifact mission with one of my characters that doesn't have it yet. And today is the Batman. Just realized. Let's play it. Let's start with the vault, and we'll play the artifact mission after. So again, I have way too many characters, and I don't want to spend 2 days playing the artifact missions over and over. So once in a while, I'll get artifacts for some of my characters. The good thing is, even though we don't have an artifact just yet, we're still gathering ant metal. So once we get our artifact, we're going to be able to upgrade it. So it doesn't really matter if we don't have it just yet. We can still gather ant metal just fine. So I guess this was it.
That's it. Game's over.
So I'll clear out through my inventory afterwards. So let's get started. Now let's pull back a bit more. There we go. When you get used to playing close, the controls gets a bit weird if you pull back.
At the very least, we need to get these artifacts out of the hands of the monsters that carry them. You in or you out, mate?
We're in, of course.
There you go. Now, let me check my shopping list. So, I've got a lead on a few artifacts. First stop, we're going to hell. I mean, why save it for last? Let's just jump right in, eh, mate? I'm pretty sure they're keeping my seat warm. Let's go.
So I don't know if you guys know, we're going to see John Constantine in an upcoming episode of Legends of Tomorrow. So hopefully it'll be a good episode. There's also an animated episode coming up with Constantine. I'm not sure if it's a pilot for a new series or the start of a new series. Not very clear.
We're after the rings of Azar. Pretty little things.
So let's grab our little friend here. So this is pretty much my iconic Batman. I'm using what you could consider an iconic Batman loadout with Batarang with a few acrobatic moves. And with even some stealth abilities. Although the bootility belt with all the boos, that's not really a Batman. Now we're going to try our booze against the evil Brother Blood.
I will
Because we
finish
can.
you off myself. No, all the magical energy will be lost.
The booze so far seems powerful. I'm just curious to see in certain other missions if that's going to
Next
remain the
stop is
case.
the lovely suburb of Oa. In the old days, it would have been a real trick getting across the galaxy, but now old Johnny Boy's got Sector O on speed dial. Last one there's a duffer.
There are some people who suggest using backups in addition to the booze, so the 3 backups with 2 or 3 booze. Obviously, if you use 3 booze, you only use the backup. If you use only 2 booze, then you can try to use something else, maybe an orbital strike or something like that. I'm not sure if I would go that route. Well, I'm gonna have to experiment a bit with that.
The Guardians and their green lanterns are usually more the recycling. So it's digging for their guardians when they don't know who's missing.
I guess Glominous will be a nice test.
What? Gimme!
I love all the boos that teleport around the target, more or less. So far, I have to say I'm very happy with the boos. They do seem to work fine. The biggest drawback, I think, is with the belt. The belt being only combat rating 66
Since you're such
or
a
item
fan
level
of
66.
gallivanting across the universe,
I think it was
it's a very
66.
special location for our next expedition. I don't want to spoil
Yeah.
the surprise.
That's probably the biggest drawback. Although here it doesn't matter since we're clamped anyways.
Spoil the surprise.
So far, the acrobatic abilities seems to work fine. Although I don't think they're quite as powerful as if you use the best abilities of a certain power. But they're much more useful or powerful than they used to be. So that's a net gain.
I will knock that smirk right off your face and into the source wall.
You want to take me on? Fine.
Time to summon our small army.
Don't wait for me. Grab it now. Nice job. Things were going pear-shaped. It's depleted. At best, it may have some residual energy. Well, I'm not leaving empty-handed, so let's grab it and get out of here before we draw the eye of Darkseid. If you're ever looking for something powerful that no one person should ever have, look no further than the United States government. They've got all sorts of dangerous things that could blow off your damn hand. Let's go get some, what do you say? I hope you grabbed two, right? Well, look what we have here. What you've got there is Dilistine.
I'm starting to think you only have to open a certain amount of crates. Doesn't really matter which crate you open.
If you get boxed a lot, this might be the one for you.
I don't know who you punks are, and I don't care.
No fair! He attacks us during the cutscene. Let's grab our Nth medal, and then let's talk to Constantine.
Well, mate, you collected every last artifact on my list. I'll just take these and go. What? I'm a right bastard, everyone knows that. Fine. Since you did so well, pick one.
Let's go for the Rings of Azar. I'll probably make a DPS character at some point, and I'll get the might for that character. But for now, well, let's go with the rings. So let's equip our new rings. And depending on if you're familiar with the original Raven from the comic, or with Raven from the Teen Titans TV show, or even worse, if you're just reading the Wikipedia page of Raven, you may have a different perspective of who Raven is and what the Rings of Azar are supposed to be. So I think the first thing we have to do is upgrade our ring a little bit.
Artifacts hit a wall, mate. It needs the proper motivation.
And then we'll talk to Constantine.
What we need is a very special sort of item to help it break on through to the other side.
And how we break through. Obviously at this point we have a 100% chance of breaking through. So the next milestone will be rank 40, and we're already at rank 30. So let's talk to him
The
again.
best thing about artifacts is that they want to grow in power. They yearn for it, and they're always hungry. If you feed them the right things, it will make them stronger. The best fuel for these little people.
And Constantine being so nice, he gave us a vault ticket. I guess nowadays, basically with Prometheum Logbox, we always have a chance to sometimes get vault tickets. In the past, I would never take that. I would take either a style or the colas. But now it would be almost tempting to take the vault ticket instead.
Just some useless crap. Pay your money and you take your chances. Break the presents and get your prizes.
And of course, in the vault, it's random. Sometimes we only get one or two nth metal. Sometimes we get a whole bunch of them. So let's get out of here.
Game's over.
We're going to be able to talk to Constantine one more time. Now let's see if we got anything worthwhile. I guess not. I guess just being able to upgrade the artifact a bit more, that alone is worth it. And now let's talk to Constantine one final time.
These relics happy, and they'll keep you happy.
So as you saw, he has a whole bunch of other artifacts we could purchase. I will do that some other time. The reason why you want to talk to him one more time is to get the Seal of Preservation, which you're going to be able to use at some point. And of course,
Do I look like your mum?
I'm sure you guys know that, but in case you don't, there's 4 other artifacts right now that you can get from Constantine for 100 marks of victory each. In the long run, I'll probably get either the Might, yeah, probably the Might artifact. Although I'm wondering if the tank artifact could be useful, because basically it's if you use a pull move, it doesn't say if you use a tank pull move. And as a controller, obviously we do have a pull move. So if we were to use our controller pull move, I guess it would work with that artifact. So I guess we're gonna have to think about it a bit. So let's put back our little ghost before we forget. And I think that's going to be it for today. Just a short video to give an artifact to our friend the Batman. So once in a while, I will run the artifact mission with one of my characters. I guess sometimes I'll make a video about it, sometimes I won't. It'll be a case-by-case basis. And that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much it for now, guys. So as always, thanks for watching. Oh yeah, and basically tonight at midnight, those of us who pre-ordered those of us who pre-ordered Star Wars Battleground 2, we're going to be able to play that game. So I'll probably start making videos about that later tonight. We'll see how it goes. So that's pretty much it for now, guys. So as always, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.